welcome, and thank you for tuning into Kirb Appeal, a limited series celebrating the 30-year history of everyone's favorite little pink hero, Kirby. I am Alex Reynolds, and today we're going to continue our diversion from the mainline Kirby series in order to give a brief history of Kirby in Smash Bros.
Smashing!
This game's winner is Kirby!
Now, there is a lot of content devoted to these games out there, and rightly so. At this point, there are 89 playable fighters across the series, each with their own encyclopedia of information, speculation, and statistics for each Smash Bros. Game, analyses of character abilities and matchups, breakdowns of movesets, and so on. The dedication and devotion to this series rivals that of any esport and most analog sports, so if you're interested in learning more about the Smash series on the whole, I encourage you to check out any one of the numerous deep dives into this series that exist, because I can say with confidence that I will barely be scratching the surface, even on the subject of Kirby as a fighter. But one of the first questions asked whenever a new Smash fighter is introduced is, what will Kirby look like and act like with their copy ability? So a channel that's devoted to Kirby's 30-year history wouldn't really be complete without at least touching on this monumental series. So let's dive into it. Kirby is part of the perfect attendance crew, having been in the starting lineup of every Super Smash Bros. Game to date. Masahiro Sakurai, who created Kirby and has directed every Super Smash Bros. Game, had wanted to work on a fighting game for a long time, deliberately incorporating elements of a fighter into the SNES Kirby Superstars such as Knuckle Joe, the Samurai Kirby and Megaton Punch minigames, and the mechanic of multiple hits being required to defeat most enemies. Sakurai worked on the project in relative secrecy, knowing that he would never get permission ahead of time to use all of the licensed characters he intended to unless he could first prove his concept. With the help of Satoru Iwata and composer Hirokazu Ando, Sakurai was able to present a prototype featuring Star Fox, Mario, Donkey Kong, and Samus, and got the go-ahead to develop the full game and expand the roster to include Sakurai's firstborn, Kirby.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you.
The first Super Smash Bros. Game was released on the N64 in 1999. Kirby's fighter description in the first installment goes, "The 8-inch high Kirby hails from a distant, peaceful star. Like his simplistic appearance, he is an easily understood character. True to his instinct, Kirby eats when he gets hungry and sleeps as soon as he grows tired. Nevertheless, Kirby remains a formidable opponent. In addition to his distinct flying and swallowing skills, he also has the ability to copy enemy attacks for ever-changing action." This is the first reference to Kirby's height, which was later made canon for the mainline Kirby series. Now, it's hard to know which 3D model of Kirby came first, because not only was Kirby 64 the Crystal Shards in development since 1997, 2 years before Smash Bros. Was released, but there was also an unreleased N64 version of Kirby's Air Ride. In either case, Smash Bros. Marked our first look at a 3D Kirby, as round as 64 bits would allow. Kirby enters the arena by riding in on a Warp Star. He bounces back from damage quickly, he can slide as his dash attack, has a rapid punch that makes for good combo attacks, and his floating ability, with 5 pumps total, allows him to stay aloft for extended periods of time and recover from most falls. My favorite Smash move with Kirby has always been what is now called a Kirby side, or specifically a swallow side, where you inhale an enemy and walk off the edge of the map, KOing the both of you, or if you're lucky and time it right, you can spit out the enemy, float back up to the top, and watch them plummet. Kirby's D-up special move is Final Cutter, a move from the Cutter copy ability from Kirby Superstar, where Kirby swoops up and down while attacking with a blade. His down special move is the Stone ability from Kirby's Adventure, transforming Kirby into heavy objects and making him invulnerable for a brief period. This game also includes Kirby's trademark copying power, giving him the chance to suck in opponents and copy their appearance and basic special moves. All of this put Kirby in second place in the tier ranking of most powerful characters in the game, losing out only to Pikachu. Kirby's main weaknesses in this and future games are widely considered to be his lightweight and bouncy qualities, making him easy to juggle. And while his floating ability allows him to recover from greater distances, it is slow enough for other characters to easily intercept. Kirby's victory dance and music appear in this game after Kirby wins a match, and would remain throughout the rest of the series. This game also introduces Kirby's taunt of turning to the camera, waving his arms, and saying, "Hi!" This marks the debut of Mikiko Omoto as the voice of Kirby in the first of many installments over the next 23 years. You can learn more about Mikiko and her storied career in my previous video. Alternate colors for Kirby during multiplayer include blue, red, green, and yellow. Shout out to Kibi! In addition to Kirby himself, the game features a stage called Dreamland, which is closely modeled after Green Greens, going so far as including Wispy Woods and Bronto Burts in the background, as well as a remix of the infamous Gourmet Race theme. Smash 64 also introduces the Maxim Tomato as a health item and the Star Rod as a bludgeoning instrument.
Game set!
Next in the series comes Super Smash Bros. Melee, released for the GameCube in 2001.
You've seen the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation battling almost everywhere. What you haven't seen is over 20 totally unexpected characters in one big brawl fest. Super Smash Bros. Melee, only for Nintendo GameCube.
Kirby's 3D model was vastly improved for this game compared to the first Smash Bros. And even mainline series game Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. In addition to the moveset from the first game, Kirby gains the Hammer ability as one of his special moves, and his dash was replaced with Kirby's Fireball ability. However, Kirby as a fighter was not updated for the speed of the new system or the new fighters added to Melee, dropping him from second place in the first game's tier list to second to last for Melee. That said, he does have the most trophies of any character in the game at 9 total, and he gains a white collar option, referencing his original look from the Game Boy's Kirby's Dream Land. This game also adds an updated version of the Green Green stage, a Fountain of Dreams stage, the Parasol item, which can be used as a bludgeoning tool or to allow its user to float gently down to the ground after a jump, and Melee also introduces the Warp Star to the Smash series, which serves as one of the most powerful items in the game, allowing characters to ride it into the heavens and crash it down to Earth with devastating consequences. Melee is considered one of the most competitively viable games in this series, and its release spawned competitions at both the local and international level, keeping the series' relevance intact for the next 7 years before the next Smash Bros. Title was released.
We would like to play.
Gather your friends and family as the biggest characters in gaming history come together for the brawl to end them all. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Rated Teen.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl was released on the Wii in 2007. Graphically, Kirby stayed nearly identical to his Melee design, but across the board, Kirby's abilities were improved and increased to match those of the extensive 39-character roster of the game, ranking him 20th in the game's tier list this time around. His sliding ability was upgraded to Kirby's yo-yo move Break Spin, and Cook Kirby appears in this game as our Pink Hero's final smash move, not only functioning like the Cook ability in the Kirby series by creating items, but it also sends enemies flying across the arena. Kirby actually plays an integral role in the story mode of the game's Subspace Emissary, tied with Mario for the most times as a playable character. Brawl also marks the debut of King Dedede, ranked 12th above Kirby. His taunts are all variations of twirling his hammer or himself or both, and although classified as a heavyweight fighter, his floating jumps gave him a slight advantage above the others in his weight class. Also from Popstar, debuting in Brawl is Meta Knight, who is ranked number 1 in this game. In fact, he was so powerful that he was dubbed a broken character and was actually disqualified from many professional tournaments for this reason. For later games, Sakurai would nerf the character by lowering his speed and removing his gliding ability, but these changes added him back into the professional tournament rosters. In Smash Bros. Brawl, Kirby gets 12 trophies and 5 stickers, and his alternate colors have been modified to closer resemble his other dimension counterparts from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Brawl also adds Meta Knight's halberd ship from Kirby Superstar as a stage, along with its eponymous music. The game also includes King Dedede's theme, the Squeak Squad theme, and a whole medley of boss themes including Mark's and Zero 2. New Kirby items in Brawl are the Super Spicy Curry, giving its user fire abilities for a limited time, and Brawl also includes the Dragoon, a machine from Kirby's Air Ride. The Dragoon is separated into 3 pieces that, once collected, fire a homing attack that virtually always one-hit KOs your opponent. And finally, we have Knuckle Joe from Kirby Superstar as an assist trophy, delivering a series of rapid punches and a finishing move that will send an opponent skyward or off to the side of the screen. The next game to be released was Super Smash Bros. 4 on the 3DS/Wii U in 2014.
Wario makes his move. Whoa! Stick a fork in off of there, done! Got a beef? Settle it in Smash! Super Smash Bros. 4 Wii U, rated everyone 10 and up.
Kirby received an update to his hammer ability for Smash Bros. 4, and his final smash was changed from Cook to Ultra Sword. However, in part due to some minor moveset changes and power adjustments, Kirby ended up performing poorly in Smash Bros. 4, hardly ever appearing in Smash tournaments and ranking 50th in the tier list of 58 playable characters. That said, he does appear as 15 separate trophies, has 80 separate vocalizations, and gets an orange and naked Meta Knight alternate color palette. Smash Bros. 4 adds the Great Cave Offensive from Kirby Superstar as a playable stage, as well as a Game Boy graphics version of a Kirby's Dream Land theme stage. Smash 4 adds Nightmare from Kirby's Adventure as an assist trophy who covers the stage in darkness, and the Smash Run game mode of Super Smash Bros. 4 features a range of troublemakers from the Kirby series including Waddle Dee, with and without Parasol, Bronto Burt, Shatso, Gordo, Waddle Doo, Plasma Wisp, Tack, and Bonkers. But no Scarfy.
You suck.
That's true.
The soundtrack was expanded to include many medleys and original tracks from the entire Kirby series, and they even included a Meta Knight Mask Mii costume. The last and most recent game in the series at the time of this recording is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, released for the Switch in 2018. Since Kirby is the only survivor of the attack that incites the story mode of this game, World of Light, he is officially the only character to never need to be unlocked. This makes him the closest thing to a main character in that story mode, although he does appear in spirit battles like the other characters. Sakurai claims this is because the antagonist, Galeem, was still able to analyze him and create copies. Kirby is upgraded for speed in this game, with that being his strongest attribute, sacrificing it for power in some of his special moves. However, the rest of the 81 character roster match or exceed Kirby's speed and power, making Kirby one of Ultimate's most unpopular characters in amateur and competitive circles alike. Marks from Kirby Superstar appears as a boss in the story mode of this game, keeping the same music and almost the same moveset as the SNES game. Bomber appears as a new item in Ultimate, essentially giving its user the Crash ability from the Kirby games, and Chef Kawasaki appears as an assist trophy, bringing back the Cook Final Smash from Brawl. Kirby himself appears as 5 different collectible power-up spirits in Ultimate, including Warp Star, Star Rod, Ultra Sword, and Robobot Armor. Other characters from Kirby who also appear as spirits are Gooey, Wispy Woods, Waddle Dee, Waddle Doo, Scarfy, Rocky, Bomber, Prince Fluff, Rick, Koo, and Kine. Additionally, music from Air Ride, Triple Deluxe, Return to Dreamland, Planet Robobot, and more make appearances in Ultimate, adding to all the music from the games before.
Kirby wins!
And there you have it, a brief history of Kirby in the Super Smash Bros. Series. Thank you as always to Azure Flux for the use of the Kirb Appeal theme song, I Ate All the Snacks. That is off their album Pocket Boy. You can find a link to their channel, as well as all of our sound effects and our Smash Bros. Resources in the description. And thank you as always for tuning in. Our next episode should be right back on track with the Kirby Mainline series, and your best chance to see that, as much as I don't want to be known on the internet, is to like and subscribe, since I don't have a release schedule. So until next time, this is Alex Reynolds with Kirb Appeal, reminding you to be kind, be brave, and consume your enemies. Take care.
Smashing!